Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting loud. That's right, it's time for our Mitas Super Modified Tractors.
That beautiful, distinct red that has been a staple for the family out of Weldon, Illinois, down near Bloomington. Well, we soured a motor right there, folks, the back right motor, I believe, closest to us in the back on the infield side, right around that 50, 60 foot mark. You heard that whole tone change here. And this is a gentleman who is one tough runner. Mount Rushmore of modified tractor pulling. He's there. He's on it, no question about it. This is the Kentuckian coming our way under the watchful eye of Donnie, his son. I got to give a shout out to Jerry Nelson too. That gentleman was sidestepping all the way down the track for about 40 feet with a green flag. This is the Irish Challenger 2.0. Now we go back to the roots. Let's go way back. Let's go back to the 80s. Let's talk about what this guy did driving the Irish Challenger with multiple engines on board. Stepped away from the sport, got out of it for many years. He came back with full force. He doesn't have one tractor here. He doesn't have two. He's got three out of the Walsh stable here tonight. And this, of course, under the watchful eye of his brother Dan as he backs him to the line.
Well, it's really good to see Irish Challenger green back out here, fans, of Montgomery, New York. Another one of those three-engine combinations. Tough customers, no doubt about it.
Modern machine frame, Hemis right there as well, tuned and worked with. Performance. Back up to the starting line. This is the first of two entries from the Owens family. They do a lot of hay farming. They are about an hour from New York City. He drove all the way here with us to pull tonight from New York City, just outside of there, about an hour.
Wow, fans.
Similarly to the minis there, he made a left. You can see our path. Made himself a left, and he was in. Shannon is an event winner in a two-wheel drive. Event winner in a modified. Does a lot of tuning on these Hemis right here as well. Now, a few years ago, you may recall that the Simon family had what they referred to as a waffle or a raffle of a pulling tractor. You could buy tickets for a chance to win a pulling tractor. This family right here won that pulling tractor and ran it for a couple of years. and now have this entry out of the stable as their second tractor. Here we go, folks. Shannon Leishner, Weldon, Illinois.
Well, that dog will hunt, no doubt about it.
I think you could probably say that that was a really nice first pass.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. Glad they reset. We'd be halfway over the mountain on the other side. What a great pass. Got a distance of 386 and 83, 386 and 83, halfway through the county. Marshall Putnam makes some noise. You gotta like that one.
Yeah, this is the first of three, like you said. This one will have a little bit of a different combination, Jeremy. The fours, I believe, like you said, a little bit larger. Some of them will have, I believe, three coming our way. They use a smaller there to bring them out, then we'll build up heat, do everything we can to get the heat built up in them.
A little bit of a different sound to these machines. Lots of power. He'll get hooked to the sled here, and then he'll start watching those gauges to get that temperature to the optimal position that he wants and get those turbines spinning, get the revolutions that he needs. And you'll hear a little tiny whistle as that thing kicks in and he takes off. So here come the big motors. We got a little turbine to get him onto the track. Now he's going to fire the two main engines here.
Crowd, before it gets too loud, one more time. Let's make some noise. It's turbine time.
Here it goes now.
That was a beautiful pass. That tractor was weighted just like you wanted. Everything you could imagine, straight A to B. And that was of the champions right here, Mr. Halicki, numerous time champion in the semi division. Mr. Russell, numerous time champion in the super stock and stock division. And then Mr. Berg, numerous time champion in the modified. These guys all stick together and work together. We bring Brett Berg to the starting line. A little bit of a dirt shower right here. Dylan Owens on the line with Thorne.
Our mark to beat, 386. .386 and 87.
Very hard left. That's all right. Pulley's fixed. We're going back to the top. Back to the top here. Dirt, Slinger, Bill Leishner. Kudos to the crew and getting it back there. Merle and the guys. Now don't think for 1 second that Bill Leishner doesn't want to drive by his kid right here.
All bar is tight. Bill Leichner, Weldon, Illinois with the dirt Slinger.
How about that, Henry? Make some more noise. What a pass it was.
Well, that ought to be a 1-2 right now. That was another really big pass for Bill Leichner.
All right, so Papaw's going to come now. Those motors are hot. He's already got one pass on the tractor, so they're going to ease him back there and then fire. Or they might just fire him here. We'll see what they do. Go back through the countryside, down by the river, down some hills. You'll roll into Warsaw. You'll see the big red shop, home of the Kentuckian. Here we go now. Our mark to beat, 3, 8, 6, and 87.
Well, Papal, certainly, folks, he made a beautiful pass earlier. Out of Kentucky, Warsaw, Kentucky.
So tonight, it was a monstrous pass for Shannon Leichner, and I think I'm correct in saying this was the first pass ever on that brand new tractor.
For us, it was, yeah. We acquired that chassis. It's been 7 times down the track before we had it, back in 2019, and it was deemed not any good. I saw something when I was with that team, and when I had a chance to grab that chassis, I did. My dad believed in me, and looks like it's going to work out all right so far.
How much hard work, though, did it take it to get it to that spot that you got it to tonight?
Countless hours. I can't even tell you. We started on this thing in December, and we tried to take it for a test pass last week, thought it was done, didn't get to make the test pass, which was good, and then we worked on it 3 more days this week and got it ready for here. So lots and lots of work, too many people to thank. It's just, first and foremost, Dad. One for him, none of this team would be assembled. Just can't believe what we're doing right now. Got to thank Suits Ag Sales, SCS Gearbox, Unzicker Equipment Sales, Fast Sprayer, Composite Specialties, PDS out in California. They helped me on the computer. Just a lot of people here. Earl, Dad, I can't name everybody. If I did, I'd be here all night. So, yeah, everybody knows in this team who you are, what you've done, and it's awesome. Best pass I've ever had in my career, and I don't even know how to explain it right now. Just unreal.
Well, it's time to enjoy it and celebrate, guys.